Yes. Oh, yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. How is everybody doing today? How are y'all doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome to another Walking with Purpose live edition here with Coach Eli, navigating the modern world with Coach Eli. The Walking with Purpose live edition, episode number 377. And it is 75 degrees here today in Redwood City, California, where I live. And hopefully the weather is nice in your area as well. It's a little bit windy here today, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's a nice, perfect breeze for a walk right along the water. And I feel phenomenal today. I feel great. And hopefully you feel phenomenal and great as well. Let's see here. Got 5 people here already. 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Angel, you're going to want to stick around a little bit. I got an announcement to make for tonight. We've got a second stream happening tonight here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. Wow, these cars are just flying in here. And we'll share more about that in just a few minutes. Just going to wait for some more people to get the notification and join us on this wonderful walk. Angel, how you been? What's been going on, girl? You staying out of trouble? You staying out of the drama? I hope you are. Because you really aren't the drama queen, Angel, right? I never pegged you to be a drama queen. You still hanging around with American Dream Mike? Is he still getting in trouble? I've tried to help that guy for almost 2 years now. And, yeah, you know, sometimes you can give it all you've got. He's even asked me for help. American Dream Mike has asked me for help many times, and I keep trying to help him, and he keeps on reverting back to doing what he's wanted to stop doing based on my help. You know, each individual out there has to come to their own conclusion when they want to start to turn their life around. No one can force you to do it. I can't just tell you, hey, you got to stop doing that shit and you're going to be cured of all your issues. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to participate. One more time, you have to participate in your own rescue. That's like the biggest thing. You have to participate in your own rescue. I wanted to show you folks the water on the way in. It is beautiful and glistening. Wow. Look at the sun today. This is absolutely beautiful today. I'm in a phenomenal mood. 6 people here, 6 in the box, a little bit windy. Hope you can hear me. We're going to wait just a few more minutes for some people to pop on the show. Ah, man. Look at that. I've just got to come over here. Look at how crystal clear and glistening that water is over there. Man. I mean, I wouldn't swim in it, but it looks clean. Folks, if we do have some audio issues here today due to the wind, please forgive me. You may hear me crackle in and out every now and then. This big furry ball on my face, it's called a windscreen, a dead cat windscreen. It prevents most of the wind sound from muffling my actual voice. But every now and then, when it gets too windy, it can occasionally cut in and out. So forgive me for that in advance. Is that Autism Mom to 2? Hey, Eli, how's everything going? Hey, Autism Mom to 2. Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Everything's going very well. The last 7 days, the last week, 7 days. Last week, Wednesday, started a week of nonstop things that my lady and I have been working on to help each other out and to get further prepared for moving in together and taking our relationship to the next level. I like your furry mic cover. Well, thank you. Well, if I take it off, you're not going to be able to hear a damn thing I say. Look, I'll give you folks another idea of how it sounds like with and without the mic. Let me take this off for a second. Give me a second here. This is without the mic, the furry ball. You tell me, can you even hear a word I'm saying right now? But we'll put it back on. And there we go. You tell me what the difference is. I do that example every now and then for example purposes because, a lot of people like to talk shit. They like to say, what the hell is that thing on his face? Well, those of you that are YouTubers or real creators that understand how audio and video equipment work, understand that when you're outside in windy situations without one of these, you can't hear shit, right? I heard you guys have been very busy. Yeah, we have been. Like I mentioned a second ago, we since last Wednesday, a week ago today, some things transpired, unexpected things transpired, and we haven't talked about those. Maybe we'll talk about them another time, my lady and I. But due to some things transpiring, my lady ended up spending 5 days with me, and we've also been, trying to change my lady's primary care physician again. Because, the health industry is really crappy here in the U.S. It's not even the health industry, it's the insurance companies. And I should know, I'm still a licensed insurance broker, property and casualty and life and health. I can sell health insurance if I want to. I don't want to. I can't stand the insurance industry right now. Well, at least the health insurance industry. I can't stand it. Because getting great care nowadays is dependent on, your insurance provider doing their part. And the doctors that you want to go to accepting your insurance. And it's just a big pain in the butt. My lady needs a lot of specialists. She has, severe allergies, and she also has ear, throat, and lung issues. They're not extremely bad, but they need to be treated. She coughs a lot, and it's due to her sinuses. She has major sinus issues and chronic allergies, chronic sinus issues and chronic allergies. So we need to get her the right specialist. We've been working on doing that. And because she's going to be moving to my area soon, we're trying to get her a primary care physician closer to where I live. And it just takes a lot of time dealing with the insurance companies and calling all these offices of the physicians, right, and the specialists, making sure they take the insurance, and then getting the insurance company to switch the primary care physician, which is another pain in the ass, right? It's just a pain in the butt. It just takes time. And, I want to get my lady the treatment she needs so she can be 100%, so her and I can enjoy a happy and healthy life together and go on adventures from the road and do streams and videos for you folks from the road. But yeah, that's what's been taking up a lot of time. Insurance sucks. Don't want to pay any therapies, but you have to pay out of butt for good doctors that want to help you. Well, if you find the right insurance company and you find the right, doctors that do take insurance, yeah, insurance will cover it. My lady has a phenomenal therapist, psychologist that, she talks with once every couple of weeks. And she can either go into her office or she can do it by phone. And even though the therapist is near her area where she lives, which is almost a little more than an hour away from where I live, she's going to still keep that therapist once she moves here, because we'll still visit my lady's area every now and then, and she can go in while we're down there for her appointments, or she can do them by phone. So yeah, we found her a good therapist. We just need to get her the right primary care physician and get her the specialists for the chronic, things she's suffering from. So that's taken up a lot of time. 13 in the box, 6 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash the thumbs up. Can you folks hear me clearly and see me clearly? Let me know. All right, so before we get to today's topic, really, Eli, is this account blocked? Well, just because you asked it, we're going to block you. If you have to ask if your account is blocked, you're going to get blocked, because you're probably somebody I don't want here. Well, unless you are who I think you are, I'll unban you. I think I know who you are. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and unban you. Is this the guy that recently got married? If it's the guy that recently got married, again, congratulations to you, sir. We did not block you the last time you were here. Yes, thank you. Yeah, if it's a guy that recently got married, no problem. You're a moderator on RJ's channel, and who knows? Give it some time, and maybe we can work something out. Because I never really had a problem with you, sir, ever. And we all got caught up in some stuff that I think we now better understand. And so, I think we're all moving forward, and that's a good thing. It's a great thing. But thank you for being here. I unbanned you. Sorry, I forgot it was you, and everything's all good. And you're on good terms with RJ, so that's all good. LOL, you and the lady are still modding on my channel. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, well, thank you for that. We'll sort all that out, in the weeks ahead. I'm just kind of testing some things out right now, but I really appreciate, you being around lately. And again, I'm really happy for you and your lady that you took the plunge. Speaking of that, my lady and I were, near her area, actually in her area last week. Can you folks hear me okay? We can sort it in due time, yeah. Am I still coming through okay, folks? Because the wind's getting a little bit stronger, but I hope you can still hear me. Yeah, my lady and I, we were in her area, and we were right by City Hall. And I looked at her and I said, don't even think about it. Don't even say anything, babe. I'm not going to fucking marry you in City Hall. No disrespect to anyone that wants to get married in City Hall or do it a different way. That's on you, right? I'm much more of a traditional type of guy, at least in that aspect of getting married. Like, I want to get my family involved. I want to do it at the church, the Greek Orthodox Church. And, and again, I'm not trying to criticize anyone else that does it differently. To each its own, right? I want to make it a little more special. I've never been married. My lady's been married once before. but I want to do it right. And I feel this woman I'm with deserves to have it done right. Or just deserves it in general. If she didn't deserve it in general, then I wouldn't even consider marrying her. LOL, don't waste the money on a big wedding. The marriage is just as legal as the other. No, I understand. And I'm not saying, I'm sorry, Nightbot timed you out, man. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Forgive me. Or forgive him. No, it's not that I want to spend a lot of money or we want to spend a lot of money on it. It's just that we want to do it a little bit more traditionally. You know, in respect to my late father, and in respect to my mother and my aunt and my brother that are still around. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, says Autism Mom to 2. Thank you. Furthermore, Autism Mom to 2 says, are you going to do the chair lift at the reception, or is it the step on glass? I forgot which is Greek tradition. No, the Greek tradition is breaking the plates. The Greek tradition of getting married is breaking plates, right? And we really don't do that shit anymore, number one, because it's very costly to break plates from a restaurant, right? Unless you bring your own plates. But then you're going to cause a mess, and then it creates a liability issue, right? I mean, unless you rent some banquet hall and get your own plates and do all that. But yeah, if you folks remember the show Three's Company, you know, with the late John Ritter, you know, he played Jack Tripper. And his best friend, you know, Larry Dallas, played by Richard Klein, he was Greek. And one of his family members was getting married. And Jack had just opened his new restaurant, Jack's Bistro. And he was trying to become profitable. And the Greek family came in, and they were doing the Greek dancing. They were saying "Opa," you know, "Opa" is like the happy word in Greek, right? And what happened was they started breaking the plates, and then it was Terry. Those were the later episodes with Terry, Priscilla Barnes, and then Janet, who was Joyce DeWitt. I remember the names. Wow, God, that dates me, man. Fuck, man. And it was funny, the Greek family, Larry's Greek family, was breaking the plates, and Janet and Terry were sitting there with a calculator adding up the damages, right? And then, at the very end, the Greek father, it was the Greek father, the father of the bride, I think it was, got up with his, you know, thick Greek accent and said, "A Greek never parties without paying his debts." And then he threw all these $100 bills up in the air and paid for all the damages. And that's what Greeks do. Like, that's a true Greek man right there, or a true Greek family, right? A true Greek man's going to have fun. He may fuck shit up, but he'll pay for the shit he fucked up. He'll own it and say, hey, this is how my culture is. And here you go. And here's a little extra for your, you know, for letting us do this, right? But that's the tradition. It's breaking plates. Heck, who knows? Maybe we'll bring that back. Now, my lady's kind of klutzy, no disrespect, babe. She'll probably break her plate normally. But then we can just chalk it up to it being tradition, right? Yeah. We had a very Christian traditional wedding. We just did it in Vegas. Still cost a few $100. Well, that's not bad, actually. And I said, money's money, I get it. But that's not bad. And, you know, to each its own, like I said, you know, everyone's different. Everyone is going to celebrate things differently, right? You know, as I've gotten older, I don't feel the need to go out and party anymore like I did in my younger days. I don't feel the need to go out of my way for everything special. But in this case, when it comes to a wedding, you know, I want to do this. Yes, it's going to make me happy marrying my woman, but I'm doing it more so because I love her. I want to go out of my way for her and also for my late father and my mother, my brother, and my aunt. And our Greek community. And my lady's family as well. If they haven't kicked my ass by then. Well, no, they won't. Her mother actually loves me because I take good care of her daughter. Because she knows how her daughter is. I keep her daughter tame. Sorry, baby, I do. That's the truth. But I love you. I protect you from all the evil you put yourself into, right? Girls just want to have fun, right? Like Cyndi Lauper. Yeah. It's all good. Anyway, folks. Yeah, thank you for asking Autism Mom to 2. If you're still around, Angels Asylum and anyone else, announcement tonight right here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. I'm going to be going live with RJ Sandifer at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific from the studio. And we're going to catch up. And we have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of positive things to talk about. I'm going to make it very, very, very clear that this is not going to be a drama stream. And there will be no drama mentioned on it. So I just want to give a heads up to people that may want to tune into the stream for any apparent drama. It's not going to happen. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, our time, and everyone else's time. All right? Got a lot of mods that are going to be modding this. So, if people try to troll and continue doing the same stupid shit they've been doing all the time, you'll be blocked and ignored, and that's going to be it. You're going to get no attention. I'm just putting it out here right now because I'm letting you folks know this is not going to be a drama stream. RJ has some great plans regarding the future of his channel. RJ is connected with some amazing people that he's connecting me with. One person in particular that goes by the channel name, the YouTube username of Nitro Freak. He's a good guy in his late 40s, around my age. He's a former drill sergeant, I believe, in the Marines. RJ, if you're around, let us know. And he's had a lot of experience being out here on YouTube and dealing with these drama freaks, right? And if you go on my community wall, my community tab on both my channels here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams and on my main channel, Coach Eli Elias Melas, which, by the way, Nightbot's sharing the link every 7 minutes, or go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. You scroll down a few postings, you're going to see a link shared to a show I was on with RJ on his channel last week where Nitro Freak popped on. And for about a half hour, 45 minutes, he shared his thoughts about the decline of the type of content on YouTube, or the decline of great content on YouTube, and it becoming more of a drama-infested platform. VP Gloves, Nation Fan Channel, salute Coach Eli. How you doing, VP Gloves? Welcome to the show, bro. Yeah, I ended up not going live last night, dude. I was pretty tired, but tonight I'm going live with RJ Sandifer, blind and autistic YouTuber with Asperger's. RJ Sandifer. He's very high functioning. He's got a great radio podcast voice. He's been a preacher in the past. He's done public speaking. He's a phenomenal guy. And we're going to shoot the shit about the future of his channel and what we're going to be working on together. And we're going to be talking about a bunch of the people we're going to be collaborating with. And again, to make it very, very clear. And I have to mention this because, again, I'm just putting it out there. I don't want to waste anyone's time. There will be no drama on this stream. We're not going to be addressing any drama or anything besides what we want to talk about. It's kind of funny to me how people try to still troll, like, in a subtle way. You think I'm gonna assume that a username with the name of Amber Turd is a real person? Come on. What are you making fun of? Amber Heard? I'm not in any drama. I could care less about the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard drama. I haven't kept up with it for a while. I heard they were going to continue the battle, but I haven't kept up with it, and I really don't care. I'm like drama'd out. Like, I'm immune to drama. It's like I've taken a vaccination on drama, right? I'm vaccinated against drama. I will try to stop in tonight and check it out. Yeah, no worries. If you can't make it, check out the replay sometime if you'd like. Autism Mom, the 2. No worries. No worries. Hey, Casey. Hey, Eli. How's it going? It's going great. How you doing, Casey? Welcome back to the show. In case you haven't heard, tonight I'll be going live right here on Coach Eli 2 again with RJ Sandiford, blind and autistic YouTuber. And we're going to be shooting the shit, talking about future collaborations with some great people he's connected with. And who knows, RJ and I may even have some other special surprises for you folks. So you're going to want to check out that show. You know, we're learning to market things a little bit better out here on YouTube. We have to leave a little mystery, a little element of surprise, right? Casey says, I'm great. Sounds good. I'll be around if it's not too late. It'll be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Casey, are you on the East Coast, West Coast? What time zone are you in, Casey? If you don't mind me asking. I'm almost taking the first part of the trail for the intro. Lots of people coming in today. Thank you so much. 11 in the box, 10 thumbs up. I'm in Texas. Oh, that's right. You told me that before. Yeah, so you're Central Time, right? So that's going to be 8:30 Central Time for you, 6:30 Pacific. You're 2 hours ahead of me, right? You're Central Time? Yes, sir, Central. You don't have to call me sir, but that's okay. I respect you, Casey, and I know it's a respectful thing. People call me sir, I feel like I'm 100 years old. I know I'm getting fucking old, and I'm not mad, don't get me wrong, I'm just laughing about it. I know I'm getting old, I'm 48, I'll be 49 in December. But just think of me as your friend, you know, it's all good. But yeah, you want to call me sir? Some other, I forgot the other person that calls me Mr. Melas. Grim Grinning Ghost. Another lady calls me Mr. Melas. LOL. Sorry, it's a Texas thing. Oh, that's true. You got that Southern Belle thing out there, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, Casey. I'm used to California women. California women, let me not talk. I love my woman. But my woman was born in New York and moved to California, after 3 years. But New York and California, same thing. The women in New York and California, same thing, same attitude. Maybe it's a little worse in New York. So my woman, I love her to death, but she's got an attitude. She does. I mean, and I love her for it because she believes she stands up for herself, and she's a fighter. But I can handle it, and I love it. It's interesting. Oh yeah, so she's got all the attitude. Oh yeah, oh yeah, she does. That's all good. I can legally take out my aggression on her. I can legally take out my aggression on her in other ways. You know how that goes when you're in a romantic relationship, right? So yeah, tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, right here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. I'm going live with RJ Sandiford. And again, please do not ask any questions in the chat regarding drama or anything like that. We want to stick to the topic. Anyone coming in that, tries to stir up the pot or creates drama will be banned. If it's somebody we know, we'll give you one warning. If it's a known troll, we'll ban you right away. I'm just letting you folks know that's the drill. That's the way it goes around here. Casey says, nothing wrong with that though. She seems like a very sweet lady. No, she is. She is a wonderful lady. Don't get me wrong. Like, my lady's really a sweet lady, but she's a very emotional woman. I mean, what woman isn't, right? But she's emotional, and you know, she shared her story on this channel when she first came out here. It's a 2-part series if you haven't seen it yet, folks. My lady's incredible transformation story. It's about, like 5 to 6 hours of content between the 2 streams. And, you know, she has abandonment issues and stuff like that, but she's really, really worked through a lot of her issues over the last year that we've been together, and I'm really proud of her. But I will tell you this. When she's in my arms, she's like silly putty. She doesn't want to fight herself or fight me or fight anyone. All she wants, Casey, is to be loved. She just wants to be loved. That's all women want. They want to be loved. Men want to be loved too, but you know what? Here's the thing. Men are much better off being alone than women. I'm not saying that men are happy being alone. We can just handle it a lot better than women can, because, you know, our emotions don't run 24/7, 365. You know what I mean? Hey, Lewis Fuller. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lewis. How you doing? Is RJ the blind preacher? Yeah, RJ's the blind preacher. I've known him for over 4 years. He shut down about 30 channels out here on YouTube, and finally he's kept one channel around for almost 10 months that has 1.5K subscribers or 1.6K subscribers. He's got a community wall. He's on his way to being monetized. I'm going to help RJ Sandifer get monetized. I'm doing good. Great. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate that. BP Gloves. I'm from New York, countryside. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think my lady was, I can't remember what area. I think she's like from the, what is that area? I just can't remember. Where is my lady right now? Is she on the phone with her mother or something, or is she taking a nap? She's had a long day already. I was helping her with some stuff earlier. Check this out. This is absolutely beautiful. This looks like a beach front right here, because the water is right up top. I can't even talk. I could literally just stand here, sit here for hours and not get bored and just meditate. Great work, RJ. Hey, Jackson Black, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Jackson, if you haven't heard, RJ Sandifer and I are going live tonight right here on Coach Eli 2 at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So about a few hours after this show ends. Keep up the good work, says Jackson. And Jackson furthermore says, sup Casey and Eli. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you so much for that, Lewis. Appreciate it, man. What else was I checking out here? Sup, Casey and Eli in chat, says Jackson. Sup, Jackson, says Casey. Casey says, yeah, I've heard of him before. He sounds like an interesting guy. He really is. And you know, Casey, a lot of the stuff that you've heard about RJ, myself, and other people through some of these other drama channels that have done videos on us and taken things way out of context, it's just for show. I think you know that. I think most people that have been on YouTube for a little while now understand that's how some things happen out here. And, you know, I was talking with RJ before I get to the topic. I'll get to the topic on the way back because I'm almost at the end of this side of the trail. That's the halfway point. RJ wanted to see if I could bring on Nitro Freak tonight, the late 40s former drill sergeant. And I'm like, I'd love to have him on, but I don't think this is the right show for him. We got to dedicate a show to him, you know, another time, because he has a lot to say and we don't want to overstep him. He, you know, he has a very commanding presence and I respect that, and I want to respect him on that and give him the time. But if we bring him on tonight, you know, we're not going to be able to talk about what we talk about. So let's get that done first. I told RJ behind the scenes, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a show soon here on Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams with Nitro Freak. We're going to introduce him to the crowd over here, and you folks are going to love him. This guy has a great attitude, but don't mess with him. Don't mess with Nitro Freak, because he'll put you in your place. It's funny, a lot of the things that Nitro Freak says are very similar, you know, as I've been saying things for the last several years, right? So it's really nice to have a former, you know, drill sergeant, right, come out here with a commanding presence and supporting, you know, basically everything I've been saying that I've been shitting on for saying. So that's pretty good. But who's been shitting on me for saying these things? It's the people that really need the help. And the people that are misbehaving and doing the wrong things, they're the ones that don't like what I'm saying because they don't want to hear the truth. That's the bottom line. What a beautiful day, I got to tell you. I'm looking forward to listening to the stream tonight, but I will not be able to be in chat. That's no problem, Jackson. Thank you. No worries, man. 11 people here, 11 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up, whether you're here live or on the replay. Also, share this out on your community tabs. Channels with over 500 subscribers now get a community tab about a week after you reach the 500 subscriber mark. Please also share this out on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, or anywhere else that you have a social media presence, or any email list you may have of people that you feel would get great value, you know, following this content here and the people that I am associated with. I've always been about collaboration. People that collaborate with me, YouTubers that collaborate with me, will always have access to my audience and my good group of people from behind the scenes. I'm almost to 500. Congratulations, VP Gloves. So VP Gloves, you are striving to get that channel moderated? Or not moderated, monetized, I mean. You trying to get that channel of yours monetized, brother? And hey, VP Gloves, are you open to doing some panels on your channel? I'd be open to coming on or bringing you on mine, or doing both, or collaborating with RJ and some of these other people. That's what we need to do. We need to collaborate and do streams and videos with other great creators. That's the way to do it, folks. That's the way to grow. It's not about competition, it's about collaboration. Work together as a team and grow exponentially together. I just can't help it. It's so beautiful. The water is right almost up to the side of the trail. Teamwork makes the stream work. Yeah, or teamwork makes the dream work, right? Yeah, exactly. BP Glove says, I hope so soon. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. Nightbot timed you out. You said, I hope so to be monetized soon, and I couldn't read the rest. I don't know why Nightbot timed you out. Sorry about that, BP Gloves. That is a beautiful view, Eli. I wish I lived closer to the beach, says Casey. And up above, Jackson Black, it is hard to believe a blind man can use the internet so well. It is inspiring. You know what, Jackson? That's exactly how I felt about RJ when I first met him. I was introduced to RJ by a female autistic YouTuber, high-functioning autistic YouTuber that I no longer associate with. Not because she's autistic, because, you know, she continues to use her autism as a crutch and continues to play the role of the victim and continues to support fake instigated drama-centric channels. And, you know, I'm not here to talk badly about her. I'm just sharing the facts. She's the one that connected me with RJ Sandifer. And you know what, ma'am? That's a blessing. Despite the fact that, you know, our friendship or collaboration didn't work out because you chose to not allow it to work out. You chose fake instigated drama over real content. Despite that not working out, you connected me with one of the most amazing people I've not only met online, but met in my life. He's one of the most amazing people I've met in my life. He's inspirational to all blind people out there, or all disabled people, because I've always told people you should never let any disability get in the way of your greatness. Everyone is capable of making something out of themselves. Dream big, RJ. CRISPR Nouveau, what's up, Coach? What's up, CRISPR? How you doing? This your first time here? Or have you been here before on a different account? Let us know. No worries. It's all good. I'm going to turn and burn because I really got to get back to prepare for the stream tonight with RJ. And we'll get to the topic here in just a second, but there are a lot of people here in the chat today. We've been addressing them, and it's been a great show so far. It's been very enlightening and very engaging, and I really appreciate you folks being here. I wish my lady was here. I don't know where she's at. She's probably taking a nap because I think she really wants to more so watch that show tonight with RJ and I. Nope, same guy. That's a beautiful view, bruh, this time of year. Same guy? Who? What do you mean? I don't know of anyone, CRISPR, same guy. Which guy is that? This the guy that got married, or is this some other guy from the past that's had other accounts that are no longer able to chat here? You know what? If you're gonna come in here and ask me a question, well, go ahead and ask your question. I believe you're a troll, sir, because people that come in here asking if they can ask a question without just asking the question are trolling. So you can ask me a question, sir, and if you use a blocked word or say something that's trollish, you'll be banned, sir. But go ahead. You ask permission to ask a question on a channel that's all about asking questions. Go ahead. What you got for me, bro? Hit me with your best trolling punch below the waist. Or hit me with a great real question. Or try to hit me with a question that appears that you're going to try to make appear real but is actually trolling. What you going to send my way, sir, that I haven't seen, heard, or done? Right? Come on, waiting on you. You got the floor, dude. You wanted my attention. You got it. Got 12 people here, 12 thumbs up. Chris Bryce subbed 2 months ago, bruh. Okay, bruh. You subbed 2 months ago, bruh. Welcome back, bruh. I don't pull up the bruh thing that well. Isn't the bruh thing kind of getting old now, though, anyway? Bruh, bruh. My brother used to do that. Used to annoy the shit out of me. Now I just laugh at it because it's like it's outdated. So Hitomi Honda, are you trying to word something to bypass my spam filter? Hitomi Honda, you got 1 minute to message again or you're getting banned. Hitomi Honda. Did you name your channel that because I have a Honda? My Anaconda? Don't want none unless you got buns, hun? Right? Remember that? Some Mix-a-Lot? Come on, dude. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hitomi Honda is my name. Well, what's your question, sir? You said you had a question. What is your question? What is your question, sir? You said if you can ask me a question. What is your favorite color and why? Hitomi Honda, have a nice day. We're not here to play games, Hitomi Honda. We're not in kindergarten, Hitomi Honda, and you're a troll, Hitomi Honda. I just had a little fun with you because I felt like it. That's a dumb question, dude. What is your favorite color and why? You're going to ask a 48-year-old grown-ass man live on the air on his show what's his favorite color? How about I dedicate a whole show to that tomorrow and see how many people show up? 0. But just for shits and giggles, Hitomi Honda, we will go ahead and answer that question. My favorite color is red, like fire engine red. I love the color red. And why? Because it's a bright, fiery color, and I'm a fiery type of guy. They are a Dana troll, not your Dana, another Dana. Yes, to the really Eli channel. Yeah, I don't really know who that other Dana chick is. I've kind of seen a few videos pop in every now and then. I haven't looked into it. I haven't had time. But yeah, I get it. It's basically drama that's been through that same other drama group. It's just funny how all these people, because of the amount of drama some people instigate out here to keep their business going, how many people filter through and find out about other channels through this stuff, right? And that's fine. If that guy's trolling Dana, why the hell are you trolling me? What have I done to you, really, Honda? Or are you just bored off your ass and you just troll anyone that you please when you feel like it? I mean, it's just really dumb. Stupid, you know? You see a really Eli channel, I really don't pay any attention to the drama anymore. I don't file copyrights. I don't flag anything. I don't have time for any of this crap. I just don't pay it any more attention, you know. And, you know, I try to talk about things in a subtle way here because I still want to teach people and help people to become stronger and just ignore stupid things and focus on their greatness. All right, let's get to the topic here today, folks. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli once again. The Walking with Purpose Live Edition, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in beautiful Redwood City, California, where it's about 75 degrees. The weather is absolutely phenomenal today. Beautiful. It's just phenomenal. This is the view that I see. You're now seeing the view right in front of me. I love turning this around, or turning around this corner here. Got somebody coming on the other side. There you go, RJ, that one's for you. I'm already taking RJ, so RJ, you can come out here, fly out here to the Bay Area. I'll fly you out here one day. We'll come out here on the trail and we'll find you a hot chick. How's that? I love you, RJ, but man, you would lose your shit, brother. With no disrespect, especially if you could see RJ, man. Oh, man. But I only have eyes for my woman. I mean, I could see, you know, other hot women, but it doesn't do anything for me. Sure, I can say, yeah, they're beautiful, right? My woman's a hot woman herself, but I only have eyes for her. I'm emotionally bonded to her. And when you have a hot woman that you bond with emotionally and mentally and spiritually, right? It's just amazing. Like, there's nothing better than that. It's like a spontaneous combustion, right? Let's see here. This is episode number 377. I'm sorry, I take time out for the planes because they're so loud and they're nice to watch too. Right over the water. Episode number 377. And the topic of today's show is sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. One more time, the topic is sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Now, I'm sure most of you are thinking this is the dumbest title any creator, especially a life coach, could create, because it's one of the most known statements out there, or phrases out there, especially as you're growing up. You know, back in the days before we had social media and before the internet really exploded with high-speed internet, right? Even before we even had dial-up, like back in those days when there was no internet, right? You know, when you were in grammar school, there was always like a bully there, right? There was always a bully, like in every single class, right? Typically it was a guy, sometimes it was a girl too. Sometimes it was a guy and a girl, right? And a lot of the times bullies, they wouldn't, you know, sometimes they would hit you and stuff, but very rarely. Typically a bully's ammunition was to try to tease you and talk shit to you or shit about you, right? To get you upset and trigger you, and that's what gets them off, right? And I really wish I understood what this phrase, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, meant back in those days, because it would have made my life a whole lot easier. But sorry, it would have made my life a whole lot easier, which is what I'm trying to say. But When you're younger, you're not as developed back then. You don't have any experience. You're just learning this stuff, right? And, I would hear from my teachers and my family and other friends, they would say, sticks and stones may break your bones, Eli, but words will never hurt you, right? And in essence, what they're saying is, let people talk all the shit they want to talk about you, right? Let them say whatever they want to say. Because the only thing that can really hurt you is if somebody, throws stones at you or hits you with a stick, right? Which is still kind of a sissy move, especially if you're a guy. If you're a guy, I don't condone fighting at all, but sometimes you have to defend yourself, right? If you're a guy and you're in a fight, you should just use what the good Lord gave you, right? If you can't fight a fight with your own hands and feet and your body, and you need sticks and stones or other objects we won't mention to get demonetized here, we know what those are, we don't have to say them, right? If you're a guy and you have to use more than just your hands and feet to defend yourself, right? Then you're not a real man, right? And I wanted to talk about this today because, as we continue to go deeper and deeper into a social media type of world, like, look, I have a real life, and many people, even out here on YouTube, have a real life. But truth be told, we also all have an online life now. We spend more than half the time online, especially if you're a creator. You're spending more than half of your time each week online because you're creating content, right? To either entertain or educate people or for whatever reason you're out here for, right? Hang on a second. Thanks for another great stream, says Jackson. Oh yeah, you're welcome, bro. You taking off, Jackson? That's cool, man. I know you're a busy dude, but it's always nice and pleasant to see you stop by, man. I don't know. I smell something burning. It could be coming from the freeway. Okay. So anyway, nowadays, what I've been trying to do, based on what I've learned, especially in the last 5+ years that I've been out here creating on YouTube full time, I'm trying to teach people the same principles online, especially if you're a creator, because if you're a good creator on the YouTube platform or any other platform, if you're like a good, decent, non-drama centric creator, you're going to be prone to stupid attacks from drama centric creators that just, talk shit about anyone and everyone that they can come across or infiltrate, right? And they do that because they have no other content, right? That's the main reason. They have no other content, or they just don't want to work hard or harder to make their other content as successful as their supposed drama content is, right? Casey says, so how many miles a day do you walk, Eli? I need to start walking myself. I'm just afraid to do it alone. I need a walking buddy. Well, when I do this trail here, this side that I'm on, Casey, it's 1 3/4 miles in to the observation deck, and it's 1 3/4 miles out, plus a little extra on the parking lot, right? I'll walk around there. So it's about 3.5 miles. Typically, if I turn and burn and don't spend too much time on the observation deck and don't stop too often to read messages, which sometimes I do, like today, I can complete this in about 1 hour and 15 to 1 hour and 20 minutes. Right now we are at, 69 minutes? I can't tell. It's 60 minutes. We just hit 1 hour right now. We just hit the 1 hour mark. So I will probably be done at 1 hour 20, hour 25. We had another 20, 25 minutes. I can see the end from here. If I go on the other side, it's another, quarter mile out and quarter mile back, another half a mile. If I go to the other side, I get 4+ miles. I haven't gone to the other side in a while, just haven't had the time to do it because I've been doing other shows. But I try to walk at least 3 miles per day, at least 4 to 5 times per week. I would rather do it every day. Last week, I took 3 days off, not because I wanted to, because I had so much to do with my lady. And, but we still, the things I was doing with my lady, we were getting out and walking, so we still got some exercise. But I'd prefer to do at least Babe, you can keep the Really Eli channel, babe. You can unban them. That's the man that recently got married. He's fine. You went through the chat and you were banning. It's fine, babe. You can unban Really Eli. I saw, babe, are you here? Because I just saw you ban the Really Eli channel. That's fine. You can unban them. Just click on them and unban them. Really Eli was unhidden. Thanks, babe. Say, babe. Anyway, were you talking with your mother or taking a nap? Just kind of curious to know. But anyway, back to you, Casey. Yeah, I try to do at least 3 miles a day. Minimum, at the very bare minimum, 4 times a week. But I prefer to do it 5 to 7 times per week. Closer to 6 to 7. Any day I take away from walking, I don't feel as good because I love kicking in those endorphins. I love stretching my muscles. I love getting the vitamin D from the sun. I was taking vitamin D supplements, 5,000 IU. And I haven't had to take them. I mean, I could take them and really get my vitamin D levels up there, but it's been unnecessary because I get the sun every single day. The sun's just beating on me. Look at all that vitamin D right there. But let me know, Casey, if it's not too personal. Are you in your 30s or 40s? Are you in reasonably decent shape? Because I'll give you some advice depending on the shape that you're in, the age, around the age range you're at. You don't have to be exact. But you can tell me right around what age you are, and are you in decent shape? Are you 10, 20 pounds overweight? No, I'm not trying to be too personal. I just, I want to give you the right advice or right suggestions based on the situation you're in, because it's different for everyone. Casey says, that's a good little workout. I thought about getting a treadmill too, but it's not the same. Hi, RMP, if you're here. She is here because she banned someone by mistake and then unbanned them, but she's not chatting. Baby, why aren't you chatting? That's interesting. She heard me to unban them, but still hasn't said anything. Casey says, I'm tired, she says. Well, baby, why don't you go take a nap? Why don't you go take a nap, baby, because I know you wanted to watch the show later tonight. You may end up sleeping right through it. Casey says, I'm going to be 35 this month, and I'm 5'7", about 170, 175, so yeah, overweight, LOL, but I'm big-chested and got a big butt too. So, Casey, you're probably pretty well proportioned, and, so you're pretty tall. You're 5'7". So, I mean, you're not really that overweight. You probably need to get down to about 135, 140. So yeah, you just got some booty and some booby. So yeah, no, you're in reasonably decent shape, and I'm sure. I don't know if you have a boyfriend or not. I'm sure you have no problem getting men. I'm sure guys look at you. So you don't have a boyfriend, Casey? I've never been skinny. Well, no one. I mean, you don't have to be fully skinny. My lady used to be a little curvy, but she lost a lot of weight. She lost, her curves and stuff over the last couple years because she started going through menopause and her body started changing and she stopped eating as much. So the weight just melted off of her. So I've been trying to fatten up my lady a little bit. And she's put on a little bit of weight, a little bit of fat and weight, which is good. But Casey, yeah, no. Here's my advice. If you want to, well, first of all, where do you want to be? If you're happy with where you're at, I mean, you're still, fairly at a fairly healthy weight level. Yeah, you have some extra on you, but you carry it well. Where do you want to be? Do you want to get down to about 140, 145? I want to be about 150, 160. Let's take 150. Let's go with 150, get you a little healthier. I'm not saying you're not healthy. You're still young. You're 34, almost 35. So you want to lose about 25 pounds. So here's the thing, Casey. You could lose 25 pounds in 2 to 3 months if you stick to this diet. And you're not going to like it because I'm sure you probably like sweets and stuff. You got to cut out all sweets, most if not all carbs, and eat high fat. Eat lots of meats, cheeses, proteins and stuff. You're going to have to look at labels. You're going to have to watch your calories. You're going to have to cut your calories, I'd say to about, for a woman, about 1,200. You're going to have to cut your calories to about 1,200 a day. And you're going to have to exercise at least an hour a day. Whether it's walking 3 miles, getting on a treadmill or something like that. When you exercise for an hour a day, you'll burn an additional 300 calories, so that'll be good. So cut your calories to about 1,200 a day. It's not going to be easy. Exercise an hour a day. And if you stick to that for 2 to 3 months straight, 90 days, you will lose 20 to 25 pounds. It's not easy. And at first, you're going to be losing, water weight, and the scale won't change. But just know if you stick to it, it will work. That's the only way to do it. I mean, you can go pay a personal trainer, you can join a gym, or you can just take my advice. I've gained 20, 30 pounds in my life several times. I vow to never do it again. But whenever I've gained 30 pounds, I typically will lose it in about 6 weeks because I'm very disciplined and, I work out a lot. I'll go and walk for 3 miles during those times, and I'll get on the treadmill for another half hour, and then the Stairmaster for another half hour. I'll work out like 2 to 2.5 hours a day, and I'll lose it really fast. But not everyone has the time or is as devoted as I am to these things. So to make it simple for you, 1 hour of exercise per day, cut your calories to 1,200, cut out all sweets, all sodas. You can drink diet soda, but I would recommend more so drinking water. And stick to it. And when you're going to go out with friends, they're going to be like, come on, Casey, let's have a beer. Or let's, just spoil your diet for one night. No cheat days when you're losing the weight. When you're maintaining, once you reach your goal level or your goal weight, when you're maintaining, you can have a cheat night once or twice a week. But when you're trying to lose the weight, no cheat nights. And let me tell you, your friends, your family, when you hang out with them, they're going to be like, come on, Casey, you're not eating anything. Have a piece of pie. Have a French fry. have the fatty foods. You're okay. You look good. You're healthy, right? You're gonna get all that shit, right? You got to be strong and say, no, I'm on a diet. I want to reach my goal. I'm not trying to disappoint you folks. I'm trying to reach my goal. I want a flat stomach. Okay. If you want a flat stomach at 5'7", you're going to have to hit 135 to 140. At that height for a woman, you're going to have to hit, unless you build a lot of muscle, like manly muscle, which I'm not saying women can do that, but I'm not saying you want to look manly. I'm sure you want to look more feminine, right, Casey? You're one of those Southern belles, right? Yeah, the problem is I work from home and sit behind a desk all day eating snacks, LOL. Not necessarily unhealthy snacks. Mainly chips and salsa, LOL. Are you Hispanic? Or are you white? Or what are you? If it's not too personal. And I'm a sweet tea drinker, not big on soda anymore. When I stopped drinking soda, I lost 10 pounds in less than a month. See, there you go. What a lot of people don't realize is one 12-ounce can. I'm not talking about the 16-ounce or 20-ounce bottles we have today, or 2 liters. I'm talking about one small 12-ounce can of regular Coke has 140 calories in it. One 12-ounce can of Pepsi is 150 calories. When I was younger, I would drink a 6-pack in a day. And I was putting in 900 calories of liquid before I had any food. Now, I didn't gain weight back then. Why? Because I was playing sports at school all day, every day. I was at school, in grammar school, and playing sports all the time. And after school, I was playing sports. I was also playing Little League Baseball, and I was playing AYSO, American Youth Soccer Organization soccer. And so when you're burning like fucking 5, 6, 7,000 calories a day from doing sports at that level when you're young, you can eat anything. It's still not healthy, but you won't gain weight. But when you get older and do that shit, and then you're sitting behind a desk and not moving around, that's when the calories go the other way, and you're like, oh shit, now I'm 30, 40 pounds overweight. How did this happen? Well, I just told you how it happened. A lot of people say, oh, it crept up on me. No, it didn't. It didn't creep up on you. You stopped doing the same shit you used to do to keep the weight off. No disrespect, right? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, Casey. I'm having fun with this. I'm trying to make this interesting and not boring, right? Shit, my headset's about to pop off. But yeah, if you want to get a flat stomach, I'd say probably 135, 140. You'll still have your curves at 135, 140, but you'll get rid of that, you'll get rid of the little excess on the buns, hips, and thighs. Now, I know a lot of men nowadays, my lady says this too, a lot of men like big booties, and that's great. You can still have a decent booty being in shape. You got to do it like Sir Mix-a-Lot style. Little in the middle, but you got much back, right? Right? What was he saying? What was I going to say? It totally slipped my mind. Oh yeah, he goes, you can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt, right? I think it'll be simple for you to do it, Casey. You're still young, and it's a very, very simple lifestyle change that you or anyone else can do easily. The problem is when you start hanging out with friends and families or family or other people. I don't know if you mentioned, do you have a boyfriend or are you single? I'm only asking because you said you need a partner. You can go on to Match.com or Hinge and find a partner to go walking with and see where it goes. It might turn into something more. I love going on walks with my lady. We haven't gone on any in a little while. We go on them occasionally because sometimes her medical conditions, until we get them treated properly when she gets her new primary care physician, sometimes her medical conditions don't allow us to walk together. But I love walking with my lady. Like, I love walking. I've always loved walking with the women that I've dated. Because not only are you walking through nature and you're burning calories and stuff and staying healthy and fit, but you get to have a great conversation with no distractions, right? Casey says, yeah, I played softball in college, LOL, so obviously I was very fit then. But like I said, I've never been what most would consider skinny. And I'm okay with that. I'm just not where I'd like to be physically at the moment, and it only gets harder to get motivated as I get older. I'm getting married next month. Oh, so you got a man already. So, you know what? That makes me proud, Casey. You've already got a man, so you're not doing this to get a man. You're doing this for yourself. Shit, I wish I had my soundboard here. I'd give you a big round of applause. Good for you. Well, is your man in shape, Casey? Is your man in shape? Or does he need to lose a little bit too? Is he a good guy? I'm sure he's got to be a good guy if you're going to marry him. And why wouldn't he want to go walking with you? Is he too busy with work? This is the kind of stuff you two need to find time to do together. Like, this is the best shit a couple can do, is go on walks, go on hikes, exercise together, motivate each other, support each other in that way, right? Yeah, he's fit. He builds boat docks for a living, so he's outdoors 24/7. Shit, the guy's busting ass all day. That'll keep you fit just from your job. So he's beat by the time he gets home. Even then, even if you have a demanding job like that, that'll keep you fit just by doing the job itself. You should still get out there. Like, does he work weekdays? Do you both have weekends off? Like, does your schedule coincide to the point of where you get to spend nights and weekends together? Because you can go on night walks after work. You can go on weekend hikes together. Yeah, he's beat when he gets home. No, I get it. I get it. You know, working on boats, that's a cool job. My lady and I are going to get a boat at some point down the road, years from now. If he's still in that industry, then at that point, we'll look you guys up. We'll talk, because we want a boat. We want a boat to sail out here or ride out here or get out in the water in the Bay Area. No, I get it. It's a very strenuous type of job to the point of where he just doesn't feel like doing shit afterwards. I get it. But if you have weekends off, go, you know, hikes on the weekends. Use your southern charm to convince him. Especially in the Texas heat. Yeah, I get it. We just had a heat wave here the last week. You guys had that more often than we do. But yeah, I know if I asked him, he'd be all for it. I just feel bad asking because I know how tired he is when he gets home. Well, see, there's the thing, Casey. You know, there are times where I want to do some things that I know my woman would want to do, but she's tired, right? And sometimes I feel like, should I not ask her because she's tired, or I assume she's going to be tired and she's going to get cranky, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to ask her anyway. She's my woman. I love her, right? And you'd be surprised just by communicating with your partner and just asking, you know, how everything can change even for the better. I'm not saying what you have isn't good already. It probably is. Sounds great. Sounds like you have something close to what my lady and I have. But don't be afraid to ask your partner for help. Like, I'll tell you this, Casey. What makes me feel like a man with my woman is being able to help her with things, that, I'm not saying that women aren't capable of doing these things, but typically men are better at doing some things than women, and women are better at doing some things than men. And so, my woman and I become a great team, and we communicate, and we always share how we feel the moment we feel it, no matter what. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Sometimes, like I remember one time a few weeks back, like 3 weeks ago or so, my lady sent me a text at like 2:30 in the morning. And I was on my couch. I'd fallen asleep on my couch. I was watching one of my shows. And I heard the phone go off. I looked at it, and it was her. And she goes, "I just wanted to let you know I can't sleep. I know you're sleeping. I'll talk with you tomorrow." I said, "You know what? Let me show my woman how much I love her. Baby, I'm up. You want me to call you real quick?" "Well, if you're not too tired." And I picked up the phone. I called her. Right? Well, when you're a team, you communicate about anything and everything all the time. It doesn't matter what time it is, day or night. It doesn't matter how tired she is, how tired he is. It doesn't matter. You're a team. If you're getting married, you're going to be soulmates forever. Hopefully you're not a statistic, because 60% of people end up in divorce nowadays. Hopefully it works out for you folks, and I wish you the best. Same for my lady and I. But you're a team, and you should not be afraid to ask each other anything or talk about anything anytime, in my opinion. I love that. Communication is key for sure. No, it really is. It really is, Casey. That's the name of the game right there. It's just communication. I mean, you sound like a good woman. You really do. And I now understand the value you get from being a part of this channel here and hearing the stories that my lady and I are sharing. Because you're a good woman, you're with a good man. There are some things that you want to do for yourself that would better yourself and make yourself feel better, which would probably even further enhance your already happy relationship, right? And you just need a little motivation, right? A little motivation, inspiration. And I'm glad you brought this up, because that's one of the main things I enjoy doing, is motivating people, inspiring people to do things that make them feel good about themselves, that make them happy. There's that young, beautiful woman is coming up here. You can have that woman, RJ, when you come out to the Bay Area. There were two beautiful women today, RJ, for you. I'm going to come out the other way so I don't freak her out with my camera. But now she's coming the other way, so I'm going to go this way. Give me a second here. That's beautiful. Folks, please get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in a few. We are at 83 minutes, an hour and 23 minutes. Not bad. Not bad for 3.5 miles while stopping to read the chat and stuff. Going off the air in just a few minutes, folks. Again, the YouTube app's still not shutting down my streams properly. I thought the change was going to happen when Apple updated the iPhones to iOS 16. So it may be about 20 to 30 minutes after I shut this down before the stream is shut down, but I will turn on the DVR so that way people can still scrub back and watch the replay until YouTube shuts the stream down. I'll catch you later, Eli. Thanks for all the great advice. Well, you're welcome, Casey. I wish you the best of luck. And look, one more thing before you go. part of, continuing to head in the right direction to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. In this case, you want to lose, 20, 25 pounds. It's about staying motivated. It's about being inspired and staying motivated. And if I can help you stay inspired, if my lady and I can help you stay inspired and motivated, please keep coming back. We'd love to continue to help you out as much as possible. And we've enjoyed having you in the chat. And that's what we do, folks. When people really, really, truly care about what we do and they value what we do, we'll give you the time, just like I gave to Casey. For sure, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Casey. We appreciate you. All right, folks. I'm going to get out of here. Remember, tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, right here on Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams. Going to be going live with RJ Sandifer. We're going to be catching up. And we may have a few other surprises for you, so you're going to want to check out that show. Also, please subscribe here if you already haven't done so. Bang the bell, select the notifications. You need to be subscribed to chat in any of my live stream chats. And also make sure you subscribe to my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Nightbot's been sharing the link every 7 minutes in the chat. The link is also below in the description, about a couple lines down. Or just go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. More content will be coming to the main channel soon. I may take another day off from doing that because after the show tonight, I'm probably going to be a little bit beat. Especially after having a long week last week, taking care of some in-person stuff. But just go subscribe there anyway, because there's plenty of content and plenty more will be coming as soon as possible. For the pre-recorded bite-sized videos and more YouTube shorts, and soon some more members-only content. So with that being said, have yourselves a great one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.